turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank
Terrorists taking advantage of our porous borders. That's coming from the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo. He stated that the over 107 unguarded borders in Nigeria have given free access to the terrorists from neighboring countries to penetrate Nigeria or to move freely into the country, causing mayhem, destroying properties and life of Nigerians. He said that Nigeria, he said this while delivering a lecture titled Security, Defense and Development in Nigeria at the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs, NIAA, in Lagos. He said, our borders are largely unmanned. The penetrability of our vast unmanned areas, the northeast and northwest zones, particularly Borno, Yobe, Sokoto, Zamfara, and Katsina states, with neighboring countries such as the Niger Republic and Chad, among others, has continued to be a key source of criminality and violent crimes in those parts of the country. That's what he said. He said these are the problems concerning insecurity in Nigeria, particularly the northeast, where there are so many borders that are unmanned. He said out of 261 borders in the northeast and northwest regions of Nigeria are unguarded. Yes, he said over 107 out of 261 borders, yes, in the northeast and northwest regions and borders. So when you have over 107 unguarded borders, what do you expect? So, and that is the problem, because these people are coming. So they have unbridled access to the country to come to and fro. So they come, they leave whenever they want. So this is it, they bring in their weapons and whatever. So, and this has been the bane of insecurity in Nigeria. So he said the porous nature of the borders has made it easily accessible for terrorists and bandits to enter the country to commit mayhem. For instance, he said there are about 264 approved international border points in Nigeria, with about 261 in the northeast and northwest regions. But he said out of these numbers, out of these 261, you have over 137 unmanned, porous borders. You see? So it's very appalling, honestly speaking. It's quite appalling. Out of the 261, only 124 are manned, leaving the remaining 107 unmanned by security agencies. Intelligence suggests that violent actors are using some of these normal border points to move freely from countries into Nigeria to cause mayhem. And so he called for use of technology as the way out, as a tool to strengthen the Nigerian borders. So he said also that Nigeria government should erect physical structures and effective management. So they should erect physical structures like fencing and all that. So this is it. But let us tell ourselves the truth. Why are these porous borders in the northern Nigeria? You have 107 in the northeast and northwest. Why? Whereas we have in totality 261. Yes, or rather we have 364. Yes, 364 approved international border points, he said, in Nigeria, with about 261 in the northeast and northwest regions. Then in this number of 261, you now have 137 that is porous, unmanned. Why? Is it insufficient of the military or personnel to man it? Is that what it is? So, but it is beyond the insufficiency of the personnel. Yes, or availability of personnel, if you like. It is beyond that. You know, they have made this as a culture that they will bring people from these countries to make up their numbers. Talking about northern Nigeria, the politics they play there, even during the census, even during the First Republic, during the First Republic, they have started doing this thing in the First Republic, in the first census organized by the Balewa administration. Honestly speaking, they brought in people from these countries of very close to them to be counted as people from northern Nigeria. It has been an age-long practice. Yes, even coming towards when democracy was battered in 1999, this thing was still happening in northern Nigeria. They still bring these people doing voting, particularly doing the manual voting. they will bring people from these areas to come and cast their vote for them. From Niger, from Chad, from all these neighboring countries that are surrounding them in the northern Nigeria, northeast, northwest, in particular, we're talking about. Not even north central, northeast, northwest. So they bring these foreigners to come and vote for them. When Jonathan, actually implemented the new Electoral Act of 2011, I think so, yes. So when people were registering for the PVC, there's permanent voters card, then it was temporary voters card. They brought in people from these countries too to come and register to boost their numbers. So these people, these Fulani, this has been their stock in trade, and that is why the insecurity is endemic in that region. You don't, eat your cake and have it. What goes around comes around. That is the merit of what they have been doing. The insecurity biting, hitting them hard there is part of the problem they created, because they want to suffocate the southern Nigeria. They want to show that they have more numbers than the southern Nigeria, so that they will continue to subdue and undermine the strength of the southern Nigeria. So this is the price they are paying. The insecurity in the region is the price they are paying. That's why in the southern Nigeria we have maintained that they shouldn't export this terrorism to the southern Nigeria. We were actually vehement about it, but look at what the governors have done in the southeast. They've allowed these northerners, they've allowed these Fulanis in particular, not just northerners. It's a general statement I'm making now. So Fulani people, the people of the northeast and northwestern states, majorly, you see. So they've allowed them to export this terrorism to the southeast in particular. The governors in the southeast, they have allowed these people, because when these things started happening in the northern Nigeria, particularly northeast, north central, northeast, northwestern states, talking about Boko Haram, the insurgents, we said yes, this is the price of what they have been doing all this while to boost their numbers, to allow their borders to open, so that these people be coming freely from these areas, so that they will count them as their own people, and they'll be using those figures to intimidate the people of the southern Nigeria, particularly during elections. Not even in elections, even in any sharing formula. Kind of say they have for the local government. Who are those people in that place? Now, so that is how they have been doing it, and this one they are paying for it. But what is our anger is that our governors have allowed this thing to be exported or to be transported to the southeast, that have not benefited from whatever of these numbers they have been making. They have been using it to intimidate, to harass, to make gains from the economy, from the sharing formula of Nigeria. So that is it. So the borders are porous. 137 unmanned entry points in the country, unmanned only in the northeast and northwestern states. Why is it that way? So they have been using it to undermine the sense of the southern Nigeria, so that to continue to subjugate them. And worst is that the southern Nigeria has accepted it.